I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen here. We have 3 wandering groups of enemies to the right. I'm probably going to be forced to fight one of them as soon as I finish with the mountain graveyard battle. Well, this is not a good mountain graveyard battle, but okay, let's see what Saber... Wow, look how far Saber can go. Saber is amazing now. Let's see what Saber can do. Okay, 7 damage each to these enemies. Not the best. Not the best, but that's a Bone Walker. They are kind of tough. Let's have Celica also go north, because Celica is max level. And let's go! Yeah, I was hoping for mummies. Hoping to level up all my characters on mummies, but that's not happening, and I probably won't be able to do that next, because we're probably going to get a, wandering group of enemies next. So we'll just see what happens and play it by ear. If it turns out the wandering group of enemies doesn't appear, no, they're gonna appear. That's basically a given. That's basically a given at this point. Well, in that case, I'll probably just have Saber, our good friend Saber, use his magic power. He doesn't have magic. I'll use Saber to basically just fight the enemies by himself. Saber and Celica, I think. I don't know. It depends on where our characters start off the battle. Okay, so let's see what Saber gets in terms of experience here. 16. Pretty good. If Saber fights all these enemies by himself, obviously he's going to level up, because we've got plenty of these enemies. Yeah, so this might be just one of those battles, another battle, where I am just fighting wandering groups of enemies. Because we've got 3 of them. I don't know, I'd really like to move forward and fight one of the real groups of enemies. Not just the randomized wandering groups of enemies. Oh well, at least there should not be as many wandering groups of enemies anymore now that I've defeated the enemies to the north. So there's only one place wandering groups of enemies come from now, and that's from the east. It'd be kind of silly, but it would be possible if just Saber and Celica are the only ones who get leveled up, and then I'd have to just fight all the battles, defeat all the wandering groups of enemies, and then level up here on mummies to get all the other characters up to speed. That'd be funny, and it'd also be kind of sad and tragic and would take forever. So let's hope that's not what happens. Also, let's get Atlas a new item. Yeah, if we can. Get him a healing item. Ooh, Celica's strong enough. Yeah, I could get this. I could get the Holy Sword, which is a healing item that only Celica can use. So that would be great. Okay, I'm gonna move Saber 1 down. That way, that one Bone Walker on the dodging tile will get off the dodging tile, and I can actually hit it. Yeah, Saber's gonna level up here. That's gonna be good for him. Level 2, skill, HP. Okay. I mean, eventually you get to the point where your heroes are... I mean, if I do this grinding thing enough, especially with these mercenaries, because the mercenaries can do the same class promotions over and over and over again, I get to the point where they max out on everything. 40 apparently is the max here. Definitely starting to look like 40 is the max. Okay, so what happens here? Wandering group of enemies attacks. Just what I thought. Okay. And is Saber... Okay, so the enemies are going to attack first, though, right? Because they were the ones that made the first move. They were the ones that jumped onto the tile. A retreat would be really, really good there. But sadly, I did not get a retreat. Okay, so let's defeat this wizard. That wizard was on a dodging tile, wasn't it? And that Myrmidon is not on a dodging tile. Okay. Let's get the other characters to kind of go away, you know. Not that they can't fight, it's just I don't want them to quite yet. They don't have the healing. I mean, they don't have the angel ring. I'm trying to get everybody, you know, good level ups on the angel ring. Celica here. So yeah, basically just Celica and Saber here for the remainder of this chapter until Saber stops getting good level ups. So let's say less than 10 experience for killing enemies. Then I'll switch off from him, okay? Of course, it does depend on the enemy, but he's getting whatever you call it. You saw, like, 20 experience points. That's still good. He's still getting great level ups. Of course, Celica, foolishly, is attacking enemies on dodging tiles. And of course we've got archers. Okay, so let's see. Celica over here. Celica can finish off this mercenary. Other mercenary most likely will go after Celica next turn. Was this wizard on a dodging tile? It was. Let's move Saber here. Okay, good hit. Yeah, he's getting 10 experience just for wounding an enemy. Not at the point where it's not. I mean, we're not at the point where leveling up him is a waste of time. Yeah, so just lean heavily on Celica and Saber for the rest of the chapter until he's at the point where it's not worth leveling him up, and then switch off to one of the other characters. If I'm at the point where I feel confident with these wandering groups of enemies, I will basically go back and forth here at the graveyard to until I get mummies to level up one of the weaker characters. Alright, and the only enemies left are the wandering groups of enemies. Or not that. We've got one more Magic Knight. But mostly all the enemies left are these the ones that attack from a distance. Because they're a pain, I'll just have Celica attack this archer, destroy it. Oh well, that mercenary would have given a good level up for Saber. Maybe, yeah, it would have been a level up. Okay, but Saber might level up on this archer. Probably is going to actually. Okay, so let's see what happens after I win this battle. Level 4, just HP. Okay, well eventually he's going to be like Alm and max out on HP. So let's see, if I go right, I'm going to attack these enemies. I don't think a wandering group of enemies is going to attack them, but they might attack right after I win the battle, which would be sad. But it's always a possibility. Ah, this battle. Okay. This is a great battle for leveling up Katria. With the downside that we've got a really nasty boss and such. So it would be bad, and she's still under-leveled. Well, in any case, you can see how all the enemies are gathered around this fortress here, and there's a lot of sand, and nobody can walk far across sand. That's why it would be great for Katria. Also, if I had Paula, it would be great for her too, because they are flying on magic horses. And their magic horses let them go across the desert. It's just the downside is that one boss. The boss is there basically to prevent that strategy. Unless your Pegasus Knights are at the level where they can survive the boss, it's not happening. There's also the fact that you'll notice we have lots and lots and lots of archers, and they're all going to attack whoever shows up. So you would need your Pegasus Knight to also survive lots and lots and lots of archers. Which is not impossible. It's not at all impossible, in fact. Yeah, but right now, looks like Saber fighting all these enemies on his own is good. We'll give him some levels. He's still getting great level ups from these enemies. Or getting good experience from these enemies. Probably don't even need to bring in Celica. Bringing in Celica is useful because our enemies are archers. Right, okay, let's do that. Alright, so yeah, we'll get to see what the archers are like in just a moment. If you position yourself in the wrong spot, they will all attack at the same time. It will be brutal. Speed, HP, yeah. So yeah, if I stand here, every single archer can attack. If I stand here, pretty much the same thing actually. There's lots of spaces where all the archers can attack, and you'll notice, see, this is how far the boss goes. The boss can attack from that distance, so no matter which archer you try to attack with your Pegasus Knight, the boss is going to be able to reach you and attack you. Because otherwise what I would do is fly Katria here, beat up this archer, retreat. Beat up this archer, retreat. Like that. Have her slowly beat up these archers one by one to get her levels, because she's low level. She can't really fight that many archers on her own. But if I tried that strategy, then the mean old boss would appear. And Saber is pretty close to leveling up on HP, actually. 52 is the max. Yeah, he's almost got 2 full bars of health. So, what can I say? What can I say? He's just super fantastic. But the good news is, once he, once he maxes out on health, the game will be forced to level up other stats, right? Right, game? That's what's happening. Oh, and the enemies are now giving 12 experience points. Okay, so I'm almost at the point where leveling up with Saber is not worth it. Almost at that point. What did I say? Less than 10? Less than 10. Okay. So yeah, maybe just 2 more levels with the Saber, and then that'll be it. Oh, and now we're starting to see the archer. Yeah, the archer parade. That's probably not the best way to... That's probably not the best word to use for it. It's not a parade, but whatever. How many archers are getting 12 experience? Oh, good. Okay, so some of the archers are coming right up next to Saber so he can counterattack. That's good. The archers are being foolish rather than, you know, attacking from a distance. Level 6, HP up, dude. He just loves his HP! What can I say? Don't mess with a man and his HP. What class is he? He's like a magic knight? He's not a magic knight. Magic Knight was what we called this class in the previous translation, I think. Okay, well, are one of these archers going to come up and fight? Yes, there we go, okay. One is going to get close enough so I can fight it. Now he's only getting 10 HP. 10 EXP, sorry. So he is a Slayer. Ooh. Slayers love their HP, apparently. So I bet I'm going to level up and get HP on this level up. And so when I finish all these leveling ups for Saber, he'll be max HP. Good. Cool. Then switch off to Kamui. That works just fine. If I'm lucky here, I'll be able to defeat the boss. Yeah, I'll defeat the boss just with Slayer, and then that way I'll pass off the Angel Ring to Katria. And then Katria can defeat those wandering archers. Katria only has like 5 defense, though, I think. Yeah, so we'll see how well Katria does against those archers. I think she can do well enough to survive, especially if she's got the Angel Ring. It just depends on what her speed is, if she'll do double attacks or not. Actually, I might have moved Katria up too close. You know, close enough that the archers are going to be interested in her. Let's see what happens. Boss is obviously still interested in Saber. Okay, archers are only interested in Saber. Okay, cool. Still going to be safe and move Katria a little bit farther down. Especially since I'm moving Saber here in a corner. So what would be best is to have Celica, or somebody who can attack from a distance, standing here. That way they just trade attacks with the boss every turn. The boss will stay in place, because the boss likes to attack from a distance. Okay, let's get this done with. I've explained my plan, I just need to follow through on it by defeating the boss now. Yes? No, okay. Next turn, next turn. In any case, Saber's totally gonna level up on this boss. No doubt. No doubt about it in my mind. Steel bow, level 7. HP, yes he did max out on HP. I kind of want to level up with him again just to see if he will actually get something that's not HP this level up, but that's silly. That would be silly. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like Saber can get close enough to Katria to give her the Angel Ring, so let's just move him as close to her as possible. And actually, yeah, now she's close enough. She'll take the Angel Ring. Thank you. She's still got horrible defense, but she's got okay speed. Fingers crossed that means the enemies only do one attack. Oh good, she dodged. Okay, that's great. So she should level up on these enemies. Maybe 4 damage. Okay, only 4 damage. Okay. Double attacks would have been painful. This is like a double attack, if that makes sense, because we've got 2 archers here. Okay, so I'm just moving Saber a little bit out of the way that way. That way the one enemy would not, you know, inadvertently get next to Saber and then have Saber attack them. I don't think that was going to happen anyway, but better safe than sorry. Good job, Katria. Yes, and she is going to get her level up. Thumbs up. Now let's see what the wandering group of enemies does. That's going to make the difference here. We still have 2 wandering groups of enemies. They're still on the board, causing problems. Level 10, power up. Oh, please tell me defense went up. No, defense is exactly the same, because why would your defense go up? She only needs 5 defense. When everybody's doing double damage attacks, we only need to defend at 5, right? That was sarcasm, by the way. Yeah, Katria. Okay, wandering group of enemies attacks. So this is going to take forever. Just because we have to wait for all these enemies to actually reach our heroes. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant Kamui right here. Have Kamui fight those enemies. I'm actually going to move her down 1 more. But basically, all the enemies will fight her. She'll only have to fight 1 enemy at a time. Actually, yeah, she'll only have to fight 1 enemy at a time, so she should be good. I'm going to move Katria to that dodging tree to the south. Have Katria see what Katria can do against that group of enemies to the right. And hopefully with the dodging tree, she should be good enough to maybe fight 1 of them and kill them. It'd be great if she could defeat all of them. I just don't think she has the defense for such a situation. Gosh! No! You were supposed to dodge on the dodging tree. You were not supposed to take a critical hit. Okay, new plan. Move Katria as far away as I can on the next battle. Next turn. Have her get that angel ring to Kamui. Oh, phew. Oh, but we've got the archers. Okay, if the archers both land hits, it's death. Yeah, 6 damage. Okay. Well, it was a nice thought to have Katria get some. It was a nice thought to have her get some experience. That's obviously not what real life has in mind for us. It would also be good for me to get Atlas here in front rather than our friend Kamui. Let's get Atlas. I don't know what Atlas's stats are. Let's take a look. I haven't seen his stats ever since he changed classes. Anyway, Kamui will have the angel ring now. So Atlas has... okay, he could get better defense. basically needs defense. He does more damage then. Okay. Yeah, so either Atlas or Kamui here in front is a good plan. Kamui's got more... Actually, Atlas is the better one, because Atlas is level 1, he'll get more experience and more levels more quickly. Okay, I've convinced myself. Okay, so let's do that after Kamui gets her level up, because she's got 99 experience. She's got 99 experience. She's going to level up on the first enemy. So I will, in fact, move her down 1. Here. That way she can move up 1, switch places with our good friend Atlas. Okay, let's go. Gonna be several turns, I think, still before an enemy can reach our heroes. No, it depends. There we go. Okay. Yeah, nope. Several turns before most of these enemies get in range. Okay, so Kamui gets this... Kamui's probably gonna get a level up, though. Oh, that wizard. I don't like that. It's just because it's a magic enemy, though. So, let's have Celica just attack the wizard from a distance. Kill the wizard. Wow, did the wizard just do a double dodge for no reason? The wizard did a double dodge. Okay, so I'm going to stay here. Have Kamui finish off the mercenary next turn. Myrmidon. Oh, that's the boss, right. That's why she's getting so much experience from it. It's the boss. So let's see how much experience she gets from a normal enemy, though. You know, she's still kind of at the point where she's getting good level ups from these enemies, I think. Okay, and this time, Celica, you will kill this enemy. You will do it. Double attack. Okay, great. And then Kamui, let's see how well you do here. 18 experience. Yeah, let's get her one more level up, then switch with Atla, okay? It shouldn't be too terribly long before she gets another level up. Might even be worthwhile to have Celica defeat those archers. I'm not going to, but just saying it probably would have been worthwhile to do so. I love that. Oh, I always love it when all the enemies decide to do nothing and then we have to wait several seconds while the game individually calculates what the enemies do and every enemy does nothing. So it's just this huge awkward pause as no one does anything for a while. Alright, Kamui, don't know how much longer it's going to be before she levels up, though. Enemy's going to go after Katria, really? Okay. You can do that if you want, it's just not smart. Katria leaves. Goodbye. Celica also leaves. We're just leaving. That way that archer has nobody to attack. Okay, and level up here, right? Level 9, speed, and luck. Okay, I guess somewhat decent level ups. I don't know, speed and luck was obviously not what I was hoping for. I always want attack, power, and defense. Okay, so Kamui stands down. Atlas stands up. Atlas takes the Angel Ring, though. So now Atlas will get great level ups. Oh! No. Okay. I have discovered a flaw in this plan. Pretty bad flaw in the plan. Okay, Atlas. Kamui, you're going back to being our main fighter. How's that? Atlas should be far enough out of the way that none of the archers will attack. Unless the archer moves. Yeah, okay, great. Atlas is far enough away. None of the archers will be able to attack him. I'm still going to move him a little bit farther away next turn. Just in case. Meanwhile, Kamui finishes off these characters, and... archers. Yeah, so Atlas just has really weak defense. 8 defense! That's awful because Katria only has 5. So, yeah. Atlas and Katria just can't fight. Their defense is just too low. I would have to have them level up on zombies or mummies at the graveyard before they could get enough defense to the point where they can actually fight real enemies. So yeah, Jess, Celica, Saber, and Kamui are going to be our fighters. Now, wait, we might get another... I think we get a character for winning this battle. So I think that's actually something that happens. Beautiful. Do 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 do. At least Kamui's not like doing the gajillion HP like Saber was. No, Kamui needs more attack power. Yeah, she's only at 12, which is great. Actually, it's not bad. So she's doing 12 damage to the enemy, but... You know, want it to be able so she can defeat these, pretty much every enemy in 2 turns. That's all. I mean, that's a really comfortable place to have your characters. So danger here is going to be that the archers try to sneak past Kamui and go inside the fortress here. That's going to be the danger. We're going to try to avoid that danger. I have no idea how, actually. What would cut the archers off from the inside while I could still attack them? That might. That was good. Oh, yeah, that would cut them off. Still being in a place where the archer can attack me without having to move. Yeah. Enemies do like not moving sometimes. Ooh, level up, level up. Okay, gonna level up on this archer. Enemies also like standing and dodging tiles. No way I'll reach that dodging tile. Okay. Alright. Yeah, see, it takes her 3 turns to defeat an enemy here. That's why Kamui could use this level up. Okay, attack power. Speed, luck, and she can be promoted to Slayer. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so the wandering group of enemies that remains is this wandering group of enemies. It's just the exact same enemies we fought. In any case, we have defeated this desert fortress. Now we can go inside, get our well-deserved treasure. Area reclaimed. Still, I don't know why it said area reclaimed. That's the game's way of saying, hey, wait, you've already got a lot of weapons. So, everybody had a weapon, so that's why that our characters weren't able to use it. Okay. Atlas is gonna level up on the next turn. Something happens with him. Good for him. But let's get this character. Oh, thanks, you saved me. I'm Jesse. I'm just a mercenary. Got caught helping out a girl jailed in Geese's forge. Cute kid from a foreign land. It's Est, the Pegasus sister. Hey, Jesse, can we save her? Nope, we can't do anything. There must be a way. I guess. Geese has two underlings, Sonia and Dean. They guard the north and south. Both of them hate Geese. However, neither will betray him while the other's alive. If you defeat one, the other will become your ally. Of course, I'll lend a hand, too. So he's basically saying, hey, we've got two enemies here. We've got Sonia, and we've got Dean. Whichever one gets killed, the one that doesn't get killed will join our party. So we can decide to attack Sonia, or we can decide to attack Dean. The one that doesn't get killed is the one that will join our party. Okay. Yeah, now I've got that straightened out.